Sure. Oh, he's ready.
Let us meet our 12 performers for the evening. From the class of 2008, Mr. Glenn Snow. From the class of 2007, Mr. Matt Romas. From the class of 2007, Mr. Joe Suchek. From the class of 2007, Miss Sierra Moser. From the class of 2009, Miss Erica Stenberg. From the class of 2009, Miss Stephanie Freedom. From the class of 2009, Mr. Cully Aquina. From the class of 2008, Mr. Nigel Wong. From the class of 2008, Mr. Brennan Leaf Weisenbuehler. From the class of 2008, Miss Bretmold.
This is so much more.
From the class of 2010, Mr. Alex Evers. From the class of 91, 2008, 2009, 2010, and every other year that's probably going to be happening, Mr. David Peterson. And I'm your host, Anthony White, from the class of 2008, and let's get the show going, shall we? All right. First game we're going to start off with. I always feel like I'm on tour, actually. Scenes from a hat. So we need our performers to split onto two sides of the stage real quick.
We should just give Anthony a body break.
Now before the show, we ask you, the audience, to come up with suggestions of scenes that you'd like to see acted out by our performers.
I put in 2 lines in the hat. I've never done that before. Ever. I always can't act 7.
And we're going to see how many our performers can act out. So let us start with
I'm pretty proud of them.
a 6-year-old's birthday party.
Mom, I want to watch the first Star Wars movie, and I want to have 6 friends.
Honey, you can't have 6 friends come over watching the Star Wars movie. It's not the birthday. Wait.
Well, happy birthday, Johnny. It's a snake!
All right. Questions too embarrassed to ask on a blind date.
Are those real?
So do you like dreaming smells or what?
So we go back to my place. And I put my birthday or
Right? Where two dolphins are saying to each other, where two dolphins are saying to the BP CEO about the spill in the Gulf. Places you wouldn't want to be found making out with a clown. Alright, last one. What Shannon Foley is thinking right now. designed this anyway a little bit differently. We're going to be dividing it into 2 acts, and so we're going to send our second act performers off into the crowd. Away with ye!
I'm keeping it 11% group.
This is our first group of performers for the evening. Alright, let's get things started off with the game called the dating game. Sierra, you are going to be the host of a dating type show thingy of water. And you're going to be choosing between 3 wonderful bachelors, Matt, Joe, and Glenn. Now the thing is that each Matt, Joe, and Glenn have a secret quirk or identity. And Sierra's going to try to figure out what they are. And so we're going to put them up right there on that screen for you to see. So Sierra, you're going to look. So this is Matt right here. This is Glenn, bachelor number 2. And Joe is right here. So whenever you're ready, Sierra, go ahead and start your dating game.
Beautiful.
Alright, now we can start. Alright, bachelor number 1. If I were to go into the beach and after we tan, we wanted to do some activity, what would we do? Surf,
I would like to kill myself.
Bachelor number 2. So, okay, so if we went out and another guy was looking at me, hello? Alright, bachelor number 3.
You can't even understand it.
Bachelor number 2. Wait, it's not quite yet bachelor number 2. I have a new kitten. What should I name him? Okay. Bachelor
Someone called it Terminator. Put up some cheese or something.
bachelor number 3. If we went to a Mexican restaurant, what would you get?
Certainly wouldn't get a rat trap. Oh! Made
If
from
they
cheese
served
in
it
it.
with a
Very nice, very nice. All right, Sierra, who is bachelor number 1?
I don't really like bachelor number 1 because he's thinking that he's having some issues with the girlfriend that he wants.
Very nice, very nice.
Did you need this list at all?
Very nice.
Yeah, leave it there and I can check it.
Bachelor number 3, even though he's someone afraid of rats.
Close.
He thinks the audience are rats or bugs.
Yes, very nice, very nice. Let's move on now to a game called Who's Line, aka Lines in a Pocket. This is for Mr. Peterson and Erica. each going to have lines in their pocket, and during the scene, they're going to try to cue each other into saying those lines directly from their pocket, and these are the lines that you guys were asked to write down. So the scene is Commanding Officer Peterson and Soldier Grunt Erica are the last two remaining in a great war battle.
We go down with a fight. Okay. So you're gonna march in there and you're gonna blow up the bad guys.
Blow up.
Yes, I don't care what it says on the instruction manual of the bomb, but I want you to take it in there and blow them up.
Okay. Well, technically, sir, on the bomb it says he's a scooter.
Yes, put the bomb on a scooter and take it in there. That way you can sit and you will know it's my place because above the door it says moist flesh patty.
Sergeant,
Yes,
you want me to blow up the moist flesh patty?
that's what I said.
But I remember my mother once reading me a story. Would anybody like some pound cake?
Pound the moist flesh patty. Pound the bomb. And you blow them all up in two. Put the thing back where it came from or so help me.
Righto! Righto! But one last thing I want to say never in case it don't live.
Okay.
But why is the front door?
What? Hi, everybody.
I'm just waiting.
The game is called Sound Effects. And Patrick, here's your microphone. You're going to be You're going to be doing the sound effects for Joe here and Eric. You're going to be doing the sound effects for Matt. They're going to perform a scene, and you're going to cue you when they would like sound effects. You're just going to put them into the microphone. All right. Your scene is. Matt and Joe are secret agents on a mission to find and capture Bigfoot before he terrorizes the nearby village. Whenever you're ready.
Why did I miss that?
Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Okay, so you know what you gotta do?
No.
Okay.
Oh, should we do the tape?
Yeah,
Oh, let's listen to the tape. Okay. What should you play about?
Okay, you actually speak snake. You have to go capture Bigfoot before he rolls up the city.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he gets blown up with, but.
All right. We should get our gear on.
Okay.
All right. Good. Put my shoes on now. That was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the backpack right here.
Go.
Hey, you never know when we need a walk.
All right. Good. We've got our gear on. Let's get in the car. Okay, we're going to gear on. All right. Where she going? Come on. All right. Ready? Welcome to Get to the City. Hear an explosion? Guess we better hurry. Bigfoot's already here.
Let's do it.
Ready?
You have your pen? Wait, there it is.
He's not too happy, I don't think. No.
Okay, I'm gonna get my tranquilizer gun.
Okay.
Bigfoot like me.
scene styles. This is for Sierra, Matt, and Peterson. Now they're going to act out a scene, and partway through the scene, I'm going to ding them, and they're going to have to continue the scene in a new style based on suggestions from you, the audience. So, yeah. Okay. So the starting scene is Mother Sierra has taken young daughter Matt to the zoo, only to be sucked in by wacky tour guide Peterson.
All right, walk this way. We're going to see ourselves some lions, tigers, and bears.
Actually,
And
Susie
why?
the monkeys. We see them first.
The monkeys. Of course we can see them first. I love children.
Rap video.
Go, let's see those monkeys. Those monkeys. Hands up, look up.
Monkey.
There they are. Go. Sit. On Mars.
Oh, I guess I can't bear to listen to that. Rock opera.
Like that's gonna be any better? The monkeys are swinging from the tree.
Do you like the monkeys?
Yeah!
Do you like the party?
Look, over there.
Pantomime. Last one. Twilight.
Oh God.
Are you done, man?
But the werewolf.
No. Nothing. Werewolves start
Yes. I wouldn't know.
Let's move on now to a game called Daytime Talk Show. Sierra is going to be the host of the Daytime Talk Show. Joe is going to be the random person in the audience who always has something to say during the Daytime Talk Show. And Erica and Glenn are going to be the people on the Daytime Talk Show. Now what's going to happen is Sierra is going to be asking them typical questions that are asked in a Daytime Talk Show, and Erica and Glenn are bickering over the subject. But the trick is that it is about a certain fairy tale. What we need from the audience is a suggestion for a fairy tale. Beauty and the Beast. So Erica, not Beauty, and Glenn, the Beast, you guys are having some marital issues.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
All right, today on Susan's Sad Talk Show, we have Beauty and the Beast. Her real name is Belle. All right, sounds good. So, thank you for being on the show today. How has your day been?
Well, I was ask him. He seems to know a lot.
You wouldn't join me for dinner.
I didn't want to join you for dinner.
It was not a request.
I mean only what
expressions. This is for Peterson, Erica, and Glenn. And my spit that is getting all over the microphone. So, Peterson, Erica, and Glenn are going to act out a scene, and they're going to have to maintain a certain facial expression through the entire scene. So what we need from the audience, for Glenn, we need a suggestion of an animal. A squirrel. So Glenn has to maintain that face for this entire scene. For Mr. Peterson, we need a suggestion of a fantasy character. Jack Sparrow. And for Erica, we need a suggestion for an emotion.
Angry.
You've done anger once. Lethargic. That's more of an adjective, but it works. So they gotta act out the scene with these faces for the entire scene. Your scene is.
I just like your face. Makes me giggle.
Peterson. Peterson is the head man of a carnival ride that Glenn and Erica are too short to get on.
How many times I have to tell you, you must be this tall? No, you must be this tall to ride the ride.
I want to ride now. I can't let that on the drum. I can't do it.
Is there any way we can get on the ride? If I got stilts, would that make me feel better?
I'm over here.
No, I'm not here. You're left over. It'll work.
Yes, maybe that's the leg.
I will come.
You're not tall enough. You make it another guy.
All right.
I'm going to take this for a long time, but that let's move on to one of my favorite games. It's a game called Press Conference. Joe is going to be the host of a press conference, and Matt, Glenn, and Sierra are going to be the news reporters of that press conference. What's going to happen is, Joe, you'll see it up here in a second, Joe is a certain character who's announcing something about himself.
That's my stuff.
And so Joe has no idea what he is, but Glenn, Matt, and Sierra, by asking questions, are going to get clues as to what Joe is. So whenever you're ready, let the press conference begin.
Yeah, we'll go with it. No, I didn't. He was mad at me because I took it.
Or angry. I mean, just all the time. Next question. What happened to the custody of the balloons? No, that's fine. I didn't know. Next question. Question? Anyone? Yes.
Is there an issue with this?
What are you saying?
Just a question.
What are you, specialis? Somebody against interspecies relations? Good. Next question. How did you make the jump from red suit to ears? You know, they were always pointy. They were just never a bit happy. I haven't told all the names. You know, darn things, you can't color them right. You need vinegar. I hate vinegar. It's all sour. Continue. Yes.
Is there an issue with any student
Oh, no. There's a ball there, and the summer, really.
Joe?
I'm either Mrs. Claus going after the Easter Bunny, or the Easter Bunny going after Mrs. Claus?
You're neither, but you're close.
No, Santa Claus going after the Easter Bunny?
Because...
Mrs. Claus went for Jack Frost.
Sarah got her seasons mixed up. You're not in here, you don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, you were for Santa Claus and you were marrying the Easter Bunny. I thought the Easter Bunny was a girl.
I'm pretty sure it's a dude.
Let's move on to a game called Film Noir Scene. This is for Matt and Joe. So, Matt and Joe are going to do a stereotypical, I don't know what decade, 30s, 40s? I was film noir scene. And so, they're going to come out and do a size, and I think we'll see what it means in a second. And your scene is at a hot dog stand. Matt confronts vendor Joe in an effort to find the Maltese buns.
Well, they go off to the side.
Are you ready? Musical start.
Oh, okay, go.
Jump ball.
That's me.
I like how I get blamed.
I was trying to find it.
And was that just on the beginning of the track?
Yeah.
You cut the tracks on?
Something special.
It happened earlier with one of the
I know, I heard it.
What kind of special thing are you looking for? Well, looking for a certain type of wine. I know what he meant. Those Maltese things. I know what they were. I know what you're gonna tell. Maltese ones?
Move on to one of my other favorite games. It's called Hey You Down There.
Oh, we're skipping. What's up?
I think he said that for another one. Right?
Just skip 200.
So Joe, Matt, and Glenn. Joe is going to be the narrator of one of those stereotypical 1950s infomercials where they try to tell you what to do.
Which one was that?
And Matt and Glenn are going to be...
He's got red now.
And so they're going to act out the things that Joe is saying. It's kind of like the goofy cartoons that we've been seeing sort of recently. So whenever you hear the music, Joe, go ahead and start.
Hey, you down there. We're going to learn something new today. We're going to learn how to take care of a dog. This should be fun. First, we got to find the dog. Look down at your feet. There's one right there. Yes, they just appeared. Don't poke it. Pick it up. It's crying now. What do you do? Pat its back, maybe it has to work. It stopped crying. But now, it's hungry. What do? Go to the refrigerator. What's in there? Is there some topping food? I don't think so.
Take out water. Get out the blender.
You also make it a distraction. Well, I don't know.
Don't forget the watermelon.
There's like two workers being
It won't fit? That's okay, right on got it. Don't worry, folks, this isn't a gallery show. Go ahead, smash it. All right, now it's ready to eat. That's hot.
Let's move on right away to a game called Moving People. This is for Peterson and Erica.
Mike.
Which like
Blue. I don't know, blue or red. Just leave him
So, Josh Scott, you come on up here.
He doesn't know what he
And this is Scott, you come on up here. So Josh, you're going to be moving Mr. Peterson, so go ahead and put him into some sort of a position of sorts. And Lacey, you're going to be moving Erica, so get her into a starting position. Now Peterson and Erica can't move unless Lacey and Josh move them. So your scene is supermodel Erica is demonstrating to her agent, Peterson, why she should still be a model.
Okay.
Lovely. Do something with that. Anytime, and go over there, down, left, right, either way.
This is nice.
No, your hair is all wrong.
Oh, it's all right.
Yes, your hair. Yes, your hair. Go like this. Yes. You must, if you want to be a mortal these days, you must do this.
Oh, I get it now.
Yes. Now you know. There you can be a mortal.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
dreamed so many nights and days.
Yes.
I didn't know it was supposed to be
Yes, you
Sunday.
have.
I never been told it.
And I have
It's supposed to be clear tonight.
dream Superman.
You can be
And flying. But I can't be Superman and fly. And you can't be a model anymore. You are too old and too ugly. And too much wrong with the hair.
Well, you know what I think?
What?
I think you're dumb.
Yes. Ow.
Let's move on to a game called Here He Comes Now. This is for Peterson, Sierra, Glenn, and Joe. So Mr. Peterson is going to be one of those random people that you don't like inviting to parties.
Yeah.
And so Sierra, Joe, and Glenn are going to start off by talking about Peterson, and they're each going to come up with a trait that he does, and then he will show up, and then we'll see what happens. So whenever you're ready, here he comes
Oh,
now.
that's she's
I'm
gonna
sorry, guys. I had with like
Oh, yes, see, that's where we're different from people. We want people to succeed in the world. We don't want failures.
That's fair. I'm just saying that's you way too
No, man, I'm so sorry.
And I mean that in most jokingly possible ways.
When you say the word duh.
I know.
It's fine. Guys, you know, if you're like,
Ooh, guessing.
he just goes buck wild and spends on something. It's ridiculous. I don't know.
Ding dong.
You would. I'll open
Ding
it.
dong.
The door's open.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Do you want to play video games?
That's you. Look, play what?
The video
No, that's you.
It's radio games. Radio games. I don't personally like video games.
I got
What is it?
That's you. That's you. That's you.
I understand. Let's move on to a game called Silence and Sound. This is for Matt and Erica. Matt and Erica are going to act out a scene. They're going to go just regularly, but when I hit the bell like this, they're going to continue the scene, but it's going to be muted. And so they have to continue the scene, but without any sounds or words or anything. And then when I hit the bell again, they're going to start up, and they just keep going in that way. So disco champion Matt has been challenged by newcomer Erica for the title of World's Most Extreme Disco Champion of Australia.
World's most
That's an awesome title.
Wow. World in Australia. He's part of the world.
Yeah.
Chicken dog.
He's the best person in the world, in Australia.
Let's do it. You go first. Watch out.
Why?
I'm crazy.
Hands, join me Sarah's hands, and let the game begin.
Okay, we're going to make ourselves some nachos. You stop with the chips. Grab the chips. And you take the chip. And you put it in your mouth. Go ahead.
Why do we do
Yes, you must taste the chip. Love with them. Very good. No, Are they good chips?
They're pretty good.
Good. Now,
They're salty.
pick up the plate. Yeah, put the chips on like this. And now, specialty. Specialty will not shoot is the marshmallows. So right in the marshmallows. But of course not, that's what makes our special. Good. Take the marshmallows.
Do we get to kind of like
You may. Okay, now
we need a drink? There's some syrup over there.
cheese. Look at the cheese.
Cheese marshmallow.
We need cheese and
There's
marshmallows.
some cheese.
He said salsa. I had grab marshmallows. I'm like, ooh, salsa. I'm like, we didn't even have booze. We didn't get salsa.
Probably been extremely messy. What's that bottle down there?
Syrup.
Nice.
And whipped cream. Nice. What else do we get? I guess they didn't take the can of peas out.
Now this is
Oh, and hot dogs.
solely your magic wand. And wave it around, and you perform that in the best. Everybody.
Now what's that do?
Give them the cheese.
It takes out the cheese. That's great.
And you walk over your left shoulder. Now, top it off with some
Whipped cream. I figured that was what you were going to say because it's really good whipped cream.
Now be the label.
Pancake syrup.
And we have enough pancake syrup.
Is it the wrong
That's the
syrup?
wrong syrup.
Your pancake.
No, we ran the nachos. What are we going to do?
We're going to
Try the nachos.
try.
Which maybe they're even better. Before. So
Do it, pie her. Please pie her.
Glenn.
Somebody pie somebody. Damn it! I got pie hands for ages.
I hate you.
A big round of applause for everyone. We're going to do a game called World's Worst. So one by one, they're going to come down and they're going to give us examples to start off of the world's worst firefighter.
Nope. I can't get mine to work.
Sierra. All right. Examples of the world's worst Broadway performer.
Hi, my name's Anthony White.
You're so good at this game. Good Peterson interpretation. World's worst pet store owner.
Oh, you have to get me here.
Personally, I like the hamsters when you light them on fire.
Well, we got a lovely cake up here. Here's John.
Would you like your fish with carrots or rice? Oh, you're buying a little cat, are you? All right, here's the bag.
All right. That's one. World's worst holiday mascots.
The Arbor Day Arrows, yeah. Hi, I'm Coleman. I'm waving the flag.
We'll stop on Flag Day because then you know that this is from the bottom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's move on to our action performance.
Great, I can't wait. I'm a Zac Door's still open. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm a science nerd. I don't remember my own name, but I love high school a lot. I'm right. Yeah.
No.
Oh, Glenn's thing?
Slowly turning in the apartment. Stanford's High School is still there.
Did you know
move on to a game called Scene to Music. This is for Cully, Brennan, and Alex.
You don't need the mic, do you?
They're going to act out a scene, and about 30 seconds into the scene, they're going to start hearing some music, and then they have to start changing the scene based on that music, and then it will change, and then it will change. Your scene is, Cully and Alex are two astronauts exploring a new planet when they discover alien Brennan.
No, 30 seconds without it.
Oh, 30 seconds without it. It's just play 30 seconds. That's what it says. Let scene play out. Like, did not make any sense what he explained that to me.
You don't listen to him. You see what he broke down.
It's track
It's
13.
okay. Everyone thinks I'm doing sound.
What?
It's okay. Everyone thinks I'm doing sound. But it's okay.
Alright.
Extron 2, Eric.
I don't know if
Everyone knows there's only Extron 5 and Extron 1. Right. What are you trying to pull here? Should I call
Okay,
this
maybe.
a suburb?
What? Never.
No, you're trying to
30 seconds for this.
For like 20 seconds. What was
New choice. This is for Cully and Nigel. So Cully and Nigel are going to act out a scene, and when you don't like what happens, we go ding, and they have to come up with something brand new. And your scene is Mario, Cully, and Luigi, Nigel, are on a quest through the Mushroom Kingdom to save the princess from the evil Bowser.
Sounds like a video game at this point.
I mean, we should get into this limousine. I mean, we should ride this tarantula. Oh, it's so weird. I'm not even excited. I mean, I'm a bishop. I know, but see, after I got my star, everything changed.
Mario! That was my star! Mario! Let's go back.
Alright, we should go save the princess. We should go to a wings, eat wings, yes! Mario!
Oh shit, I'm almost done too.
I mean, wait, you got a dinosaur?
You guys pick. There you go. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
Welcome to the Super Shopping Spree! Well, you know, dude, I think we got us a good competition here. Yes. On the right side, we got Steph. Now, I tell you, I haven't seen a girl that can shop like her since Marilyn Monroe. She makes that. She has her shopping. Oh, it's not that. Wait, no, I think we need to see that. Yeah, instant replay. Slow motion effect. Oh, multi-attack. That's like a super combo. Okay, so back to shopping though. Here they go. Oh, she's really in the groove. Oh wait, Brett's got it. Oh my God! Look, Tim, these games are just getting too dangerous.
I know. I think we need to institute some pads. Yes, we'll talk that over. But here goes Brett. She's going. Oh, she's got the deal. Oh, she's got a gun. Eddie's got a gun. Oh,
Well, thank goodness that Brett pulled out that superior bag of Maalox.
yes. I don't know
Oh, yeah, it is.
But looks like they're getting to the end. Brett's got the last seat. She's heading for the finish line. Oh, she's going.
Does she have to come back?
Oh, she's going, and she's still going. Oh,
Looks like we have a photo finish. Let's go back.
Brett like won, and then she didn't win. Let's move on to a game called Fairy Tale Halftime. This is for Brett, Nigel, Steph, and Cully. So these guys are going to act out a fairy tale, and then they're going to do it in about 60 seconds, and then they're going to have to do it in 30 seconds, and then in 15, and we'll go down from there. What we need is a suggestion of another fairy tale. Mary Poppins. How would you do that? Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Don't know Rapunzel? You're gonna make it up then. So let's see these guys' version of Rapunzel in 60 seconds. Whenever you're ready.
I will lock her in this tower. Again.
That's our story. It's done. So now let's see that strange tale of Rapunzel.
Yes.
30 seconds. Got it. That was about 20 seconds, so let's see it in 10. And let's see it in 5 seconds, go! Very nice, very nice. I feel like Mary Poppins is like the same
So if
story.
we did Broadway stars, they're gonna work the same as Gilmore. I just start singing it.
Let's move on to a game called
As soon as they
dubbing.
do
This is for
because
Brennan,
then they
Alex,
sing
and Steph.
one word at a time.
Alex and Steph are going to act out a scene, and Brennan is going to be off stage. And we're going to have an audience member come up and be in the scene, but they're not going to say anything. Brennan's going to provide all the lines for that person. So,
Wrong light.
There you go, back there. They want blank.
I almost forgot what track we were playing with Slow Motion Samurai. I was like, oh shoot, you know what I did? Oh, it could have been bad though.
so you're not going to say anything during the scene. You're just going to move your mouth and Brennan can provide the words. So, let me see. Alex is at the movie theater with. I'm sorry. When girlfriend Stephanie discovers them, causing all heck to break loose.
I know. It's like, okay. Very professional, guys.
Why? It's a lovely apple, isn't it? Alex, you can do Well, I prefer apples
Stay here. I'm about to roll my blanket.
Hey, what about me? What did you do?
No.
I thought I was your
There's a lot of
muffins.
words being thrown around now that I don't think we even know the meaning of anymore. So first off, I'm Alex.
Hi, yeah, nice to meet you. Sure.
I know her. I know her, and I know you. But I'm gonna.
Hey, step away from my man.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, that's right. I trained with UFC fighters. What up?
We saw Twilight together first, so officially, you're a couple.
Oh, really? Really? But I saw you with Harry Potter. So there, yeah, Harry Potter's better than Twilight. Man.
Thank you, Brennan. Yes.
That's right. I said it.
That's okay.
I can't understand like half of what she says. Well, she's okay. You got a valid point.
A valid point? No, she doesn't. I am 10 times the woman that she is.
A role play game of props. So, Brett and Cully, your props are.
Brennan's already seen this prop.
They're going to go back and forth and come up with as many things to do with these props as they can, starting with Cully and Brett.
Yeah.
Things.
Ready?
Yeah, they say we got long noses. Nice to make it hard. No, I didn't believe y'all about putting on costumes. You know, they say we're bad firefighters, but I think we're good with these hoses. Sucks people. No, where's Harry? Grandma, come on, I don't want to go to the zoo today. What is this? Wow!
I said hold on tight.
Wow! All right, throw it to me, Susie.
I'm not very good.
Okay, that's forward. This is the worst game of horseshoes I've ever seen. There was freak accidents, had to do some sort of... It's not what it looks like. Well, it appears that we've got an M or a W.
Let's move on to a game called Interrogation. This is for Steph, Ellie, and Alex. And what's going to happen is Stephanie has been accused of a crime, which is going to be listed up there. Don't look.
I'm making sure I'm behind the screen.
And, so she has no idea what that is, or what she's being accused of. So Cully and Alex are going to be two cops, and they're going to be interrogating her to try to get her to figure out what it is. So whenever you're ready, you go ahead.
Well, hello, Miss Smiler.
Somebody's got a sweet tooth, Mr. Myers.
I'm getting really anxious. Can you give me some room, please?
Oh yeah, give me some room, give me some room. I don't know, maybe a size 12, something like that.
Space in there.
Yeah, you know. So, what's your allergy? Yeah, what's your appetite? You know, going a little political, huh?
Where do you fall?
Why don't you say that? He was louder than
You say you're more of a 9 or a 4?
What?
Answer the question.
I don't know.
Okay, just ask me this. Where were you the night of the 22nd? You know, maybe some hope was happening, maybe some change. Yes, we can, I guess. But I guess somebody got, you know what? I want it on my plate. I want it all on my plate. That's what I heard.
You know what else you got on your plate? You You got a name, and it's dripping down your head. You feel that?
No,
You wanna talk again? You wanna talk?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, how about I put my foot down on that?
What?
You know what?
How did it taste?
Yeah,
How did that crime taste?
You know, Commander in Chief, you just like to do a little feasting, huh?
Little like all.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little.
Hold it, one for that one.
Oh!
There you are. Yeah, and just what?
Okay, let's walk through the day.
Okay.
You're touring the White House.
Yeah, right, okay.
You just happened to see a certain someone walk by.
You
Is
know.
it guard?
Oh, dude.
The security guard of our nation.
You know what?
What else makes me sick? Smell of heat. And the
What's
taste.
that? Bite it. Come on, bite it. Huh? Is it because I'm not elected? Huh? Is that all you like? 4 years of disgusting. Tell us what you did.
All right. I went to the White House
Yes, you did.
and I saw President Obama.
Oh. Just a little. Yeah, just a little.
And I'm assuming we played a game of golf.
I wouldn't surprise you.
He doesn't.
And well then I ate his shoes.
Just
That's not all you ate.
Eggs?
Ate the president's feet. Yeah, you ate his feet.
Well, because that only makes sense.
We're going to a game called two-line vocabulary. This is for Steph, Nigel, and Alex. Nigel and Alex are going to have 2 specific lines, and they can only act out the scene using those 2 lines. Steph's allowed to say whatever she'd like. Nigel, your 2 lines are, "That's not what you said last time," and "I think you're lying." Alex, your lines are, "I do that every day," and "only if it smells good." The scene is, dating expert Stephanie is giving advice to best friends Alex and Nigel on the proper way to court a lady. So Nigel, "That's not what you said last time, and I think you're lying." Alex, "I do that every day, and only if it smells good."
All right, so prom is coming up, and we need to get you boys some girlfriends.
That's not what you said last time.
We'll talk about that later. All right, first things first. Gotta find the right way to ask for prom. Like, this is the most important thing. You gotta think fireworks, like
Oh, I do that every day.
buying her a city.
I do that every day.
That
I
sounds
do
a
that
little-
every day.
Okay. No need to start arguing. I mean, as long as you're not asking the same girl to prom, we won't have a problem here. Okay.
That's not what you said last time.
Okay. Stop doing that. Okay. Let's see. First things first, here's some roses. Is there-
Only if it smells good.
Well, they do.
I think you're lying.
Here, smell it for yourself.
That's not what you said last time.
Alright. Now get out your cell phones, and you need to dial the number of the girl you're asking from.
Only if it smells good.
Okay.
I do that every day.
Are you doing okay over here, Nigel? You got it under control?
I think you're lying.
I didn't even say anything that would be lying.
I think you're lying.
Only if it smells good.
Brent. In this game, Brennan and Brett are going to act out a scene, but they each take offense to pretty much everything the other person is saying. With the line, "What are you trying to say?" So Brett has just been called up as a contestant on a weekly game show hosted by Brennan.
We don't want to be too excited.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say that if you're too excited, the other people are going to feel bad about it.
Well, I can understand that. I am.
Alright, so we're going to do our first game now. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that we're going to play a game so you can win prizes.
What are you trying to say? I need things?
I'm
I don't
saying
have money,
that,
I
you
don't
know,
buy
you're
stuff.
here, you want to win prizes.
Okay.
Alright.
Fair enough. Okay,
First
so
game.
what do I do?
Okay. How many fingers are behind my back?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to chip you. I'll be honest. I'm trying to con you.
They're still back.
What are you trying to say then?
I'm trying to say that I'm not a good man. I used to do bad things from time to time, and, well, I take offense to you being upset.
It all just depends on how. It all depends on my hand behind my back.
I'm just saying that I understand where you're coming from.
How could you understand where I'm coming from? Well, you haven't seen the thing.
Look, are we playing this game or not?
What
I want
are
my
you trying to
prize.
say? What are you
I
trying
want my prize!
Move on to a game called Hollywood Director. This is for Alex, Brett, Cully, and Nigel. Alex is going to be a Hollywood director. Brett, Cully, and Nigel are going to act out a scene. It's going to be pretty short, and then Alex is going to be the director that says that he doesn't like it, and he's going to change the style in which they must re-perform that scene. So your scene is, couple, Brett and Cully, are home alone when escaped monster Nigel disturbs the evening.
It just disturbs it though.
Such a good movie. I love this part.
I know, I like popcorn.
Oh, it always makes me cry.
Who could be that at this time?
I don't know how to answer
It must be my uncle. I hate that guy. Oh, no!
Big cars, big explosions, big everything. Okay, just boom, 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 boom. I love it. I love it. You're my boys. My boys. You're my hero.
Do it.
I kind of like where we were going before. So now we're going say Kill Bill or, just some blood. You all have fake blood in your shirts.
Oh, yeah.
So don't worry about that aspect.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right.
Okay.
Oh, why is it nice, the popcorn? Okay. Oh, I don't have a leg anymore.
Let's move on quickly to one of the hardest games, forward and reverse. This is for Brennan Cully. So, in this game, when you hear, well, I'll say reverse, and then you do everything backwards. When I say forward, you go forward. The scene is Peter Pan, Brennan, is being taught how to fly by Tinkerbell, Cully.
Let's go, Peter Pan. Are we gonna fly?
Reverse.
Are we gonna fly? Let's go, Peter Pan.
Forward.
Let's go, Peter Pan. Are we gonna fly? Sky high.
Reverse.
Sky high.
Forward.
Sky high.
Reverse.
Sky high.
Forward.
Sky high. Well, where's the pacing go? Right over.
Reverse.
Right over here. Where's the pacing? Sky high. Are we gonna fly? Let's go, Peter Pan.
Forward.
Let's go. Are we gonna fly? Sky high. Well, where's the pacing? Right here. Oh, fly. Oh, flying.
Reverse.
Oh, flying.
Forward.
Oh, flying. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Reverse.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm flying. I can fly. Sky high.
Forward.
Sky high.
Reverse.
Sky high.
Forward.
Sky high.
Reverse.